Hi, I'm Nick Yeager. I'm the New Zealand AWS lead for Consigna, a CyberCX company.
And my name's James Windsor, and I'm the lead for Australia.
Consigna, a CyberCX company, is an AWS Premier Services partner. We specialise purely in AWS. Through CyberCX and the access to the cybersecurity expertise which being part of CyberCX brings, we're able to provide services not just across cloud transformation but also in those synergy areas around cybersecurity and also around digital customer engagement, to give holistic solutions to companies and organisations that we work with. So Consigna decided to become an AWS public sector partner in 2018, largely because of the amount of work that we were doing for government and public sector organisations. It's really in our DNA, it's how the company was formed, it's where we came from. We now work with all organisations, all sorts of organisations of all sizes, but that public sector origin really sort of drove our initial coming into market.
So a lot of customers, when they're starting their cloud journey, it can be quite overwhelming. And sometimes the fastest, most efficient way to get a customer to the cloud and to make the business case work is just to move everything, to completely exit the data center by moving everything to VMware Cloud on AWS. What that does is it frees the customer up to then focus on things that are much higher impact and to start selectively optimizing or modernizing their applications and their data. And having that breathing room because they don't have to try and modernize everything at once. So what VMC allows them to do is kind of park their applications and operate them the same way they did in the data center, but now be completely in the cloud and eliminate that data center cost so they now free up the funds and the people to go and work on the modernization efforts. Consigna helped the New Zealand Department of Conservation to completely exit their data center and then to begin to start using virtual desktops in the cloud. That's a product called Amazon Workspaces. When COVID-19 hit, all of a sudden their workforce was mainly working remotely and they had to really start using Amazon Workspaces at a high volume, which drove a lot of additional costs. Consigna then brought in our FinOps team and we helped them to optimize their costs and avoid a lot of costs that they otherwise would have incurred.
When Consigna, CyberCX company, started out, part of our value was we do cloud with you, not to you. We continue to meet you on the cloud journey as a pure play AWS partner.